I can just love it. 7 o'clock at night, getting ready to go home. Tow truck shows up with this little gem. Chevrolet, I don't know what year, 2011 it looks like. Impala is a crank no start. Let me reach in here. That's about all she does. Yeehaw! Gonna stay a little bit late. Want to find out what it is so we can at least order some parts. It's probably, it's 7:30, so it's a little too late to get parts tonight, but I'd like to know what it is because I've got a full schedule tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. It's usually the busiest day of the week for us. See what this is so we can at least push it back outside or, you know, get some stuff coming. If I was a gambling man, I'd say it needs a fuel pump. That's my mobility down here is telling me. And why does it tell me that? Because the tank is full to the tippy top. So that would be my guess. Does it have a Schrader valve? It does. So let's just click like a bunch of little bunnies. We'll check fuel pressure. I'm going to get you over here. We'll go grab a gauge. I do see a big old mouse nest here under the intake though. Maybe we can get lucky and not have to pull a gas tank full of gas. Big old mouse nest here. I don't think nobody living in there still. I gotta fix a bunch of chewed up wires, to be honest with you. Not a lot of gas squirting out there at me. There's that. Slap the gauge on there. Figure out how it works. There's our gauge. I'll get you guys focused in on that. Enhance. Enhance. There we go. Let's crank it. What do we got? 65 pounds? 40? About 5-ish. We got a fuel pump relay under here. Oh, we do. It's this little guy. Let's pull this little guy out. Let me go get a relay jumper. Figured I'd kick the compressor on just because I brought Billy club in case we gotta whack the tank. Grab a test light here. Test light works. This is just a bypass relay, on off. Pretty simple. Let me turn the key on. Key is on. I'm gonna stick this in here. We should have power on both pins, or at least one, until we turn it on. Alright, so we got power on that pin. We kick it on. We should have power there. We do. Let's listen. I'm not hearing the fuel pump. I'm going to take Billy. I'm going to the back. You wait right here. Oh, gas tank, where are you? Way up there. Holy smokes, we'll put this thing way up under here. You guys got anything up here yet? Anything? Anything? Nothing. Dang it all the heck. We tried. We tried whacking on it. Usually that'll work. That'll kind of get them back to life. What we'll do, we'll throw it on a lift. We'll turn our relay back on. We'll go back there. We'll see if we have power supply. Hopefully, for our sake, it's a broken wire. Just burned my dang wrist working a stupid Ford Ranger. So that's annoying. And we'll take it from there. Whee! So I see the wires come out of the top of the pump and they come over into this big honking connector. I really wish that was bright green. Pins up in there look pretty dang good. Let's look at these. See if we can find out who's who. Get the wrong wire diagram up. Open a couple of them. Purple, we know is a gas gauge. I think it's going to be gray and black on a Chevy. Purple is a gas gauge. The other ones must be 3 wires there. It's going to be fuel tank pressure. And then sending unit ground, it's going to be black and white maybe. So let's see, what way does that plug in? That plugs in that way. So it's going to be the one on the end and the third one in. Let me go get a headlight bulb so we can load this sucker. Alright, so we're going to go gray with black, right? Gray wire, black wire. Plugs in like that. Pin to the right, third one in. You don't want to touch it on that little reference. Oh, it's going to burn my skin if that lights up. Ah! Son of a monkey, it did. I told you it would. Let's try this a different way. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't already toasted right there. Let's see where we're at here. Try this again. Make sure she stays nice and bright. Come on. You ding dong, you should have put longer leads on this thing. There she is. Can you guys see it? Are you even in the frame? Try to stick it out here for you. Do the old two-hander. There it is. There's 4 amps of headlight action. Nice and bright. So what do? We just narrow down our possibilities, right? We know our wiring's good till at least there. Don't see anything green and terrible there. Let me see. Let me just visual inspection on that harness as far as I can see. Good old salt. That sucks. Salt in the old wound sucks. Let's see here. Let's plug her back in. She's plugged back in. Let's give her a couple little love taps here just for grins and giggles. Where the pump lid is here. Come on, just run one more time. I give up on life. So the sucky part is, as far as siphoning these out, they got that really skinny little neck. It comes down all the way, way up here, and I don't know if it's got a rollover valve in the end of that tank. The big green P they like to stick in there. I don't know, for a matter of fact, if we were to take, this filler neck's not going to survive anyways, would never get that unhooked. Alright, we're going to have to order a filler neck and a fuel pump. Ah, crap, this is going to turn into fuel lines too. Because $10 says you go to take that pressure line off. She's going to be leaking. Evap line will come off. Pressure line, not so much. That evap, yeah, it's going to be evap. Was this returnless? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. If GM only put an access panel under the seat, like everybody else, not everybody else, but like a lot of manufacturers make life way easy. Like I say, the sucky part is it's full. Car comes in, doesn't run, it's got a full tank, it's always fuel pump. You can almost count on it. Every time, but not always. I wonder if we took the Schrader valve out of the fuel rail, if we could pull fuel through the pump and up and over, like with the gas caddy. We can give that a go, just out of curiosity. I'd really like to know. I'd rather do it like that than at least get it down to like a half a tank. But look at this little ordeal. There's your anti-siphon device / big chunk catcher. That is the filler neck. I unhooked it. It's just going to shove the hose in there, but there is a sturdy screen, as you can tell by the bulge in that pipe. So I ended up going up in there, and you can see like the maroonish color piece. That's the end of the fuel tank. Fuel tank is full right to the top. Gravity It's gonna be our friend. We're gonna cut the clamp loose. Ah, you hear that? Gravity. Not just a suggestion, it's the law. So we're gonna let her sit here and siphon out. That was a piece of 1/2-inch hose, and I stuck it inside a piece of 5/8 hose. I used the gas caddy to get it, to get it priming, and then we'll let her take over. Hopefully it's in the bottom of the tank. This thing only holds about 16 gallons. Yeah, let's see where we end up. About 15 gallons is all we got out of her, if that gauge is accurate, but that is a lot better than nothing. Well, that's it, folks. Went out, fired up Tundra. She's warming up. I've sprayed everything down with some Crown fast-acting penetrating oil. Not a sponsor of the show, however, that's what I sprayed it all with. I sprayed the fuel lines, the quick connects. Hopefully it gets in there, maybe soften. Maybe they'll just be off when I come in, and then I'll buy a whole case of this stuff. Left the filler neck off, even though it's going to stink up my shop. What else did I do? Sprayed the tank bolts, tank strap bolts. They're looking super angry and in a horrible spot. So if they don't come out, what we'll have to do is get out the torch. Not really. Sawzall. We'll cut the tank straps and get that crap out of the way. Hopefully we can do this without much carnage. I don't know if I'll record it because I'm extremely overwhelmed tomorrow with work. So we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, go down there, click subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos if they come out, particularly the part 2 on the Impala fuel pump debacle. And while you're down there, ring the bell, leave a comment, all that stuff. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching. All right, folks, I need to give you some closure. There's the tank. She's back in. Believe it or not, the fuel line and the evap line, so the fuel pressure line is the lower one with the yellow sticker that says fuel, and the evap line both came unhooked. Got fluid film on them now. Also, the one on the back of the filler neck, boom, no problem at all. New fuel pump in. Got a Delphi unit from Napper, not a sponsor. Here's the old one. Looks like an OG, made in Mexico. At least have a look at that, see what that looks like. Gotta go down, put a little bit of gas, and we lost a little bit. Yeehaw. Ooh, she runs again. Alright folks, that's it. Sorry I couldn't record the job for you. Got a whole parking lot full of goodness out here. Got what, 8 cars, including this one. And a couple more going on, and it's Friday. And I probably ought to stop before I pull into traffic. So, alright guys, thanks for watching.